Hey everyone! I'm making this video for our viewers because this is a question we get asked often. A few years ago, a lady came to our house to buy some camera equipment I was selling. She looked at Molly and immediately started gushing over her beauty and asked me how much we paid for Molly, knowing she was a Maine Coon. When I told her the price, she immediately said, "Oh wow, I don't understand why anyone would pay that much for a cat. A dog I understand, but not a cat." I remember feeling slightly offended by that lady's words after she left. Yes, Molly was expensive, but she is everything to me, and she is so much more than just a cat. I just see her loving personality whenever I look at her. While the topic of price is not something I like discussing, I'm making this video to help educate anyone who wants to learn about what they should expect to pay for a purebred Maine Coon kitten. A purebred Maine Coon kitten is expensive here in the United States where we live. This is Lobo, and he is a purebred Maine Coon kitten. We paid $2,000 for him. His color is called Black Smoke, which is a popular Maine Coon color that a lot of people want. That's what his breeder told us anyway. The price of a Maine Coon kitten depends on a variety of things such as their age, their gender, color. It's important to remember that all breeders are different and they will have different prices for their kittens. In the United States, you should expect to pay anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000 for a purebred Maine Coon kitten. I've said before in an older video that we paid $1,000 for our Maine Coon Molly, and that was considered cheap. Sometimes breeders retire their adult cats from breeding and rehome them at a cheaper price, so that's an option if you want an older, calmer cat. We don't share our breeders' information because of privacy concerns, but you can find a Maine Coon breeder near you by looking on CFA.org or TICA.org and by doing your research. Try to research as much as you can about Maine Coons to determine if they are the right cat breed for you. Be very careful of scammers. There are so many scammers out there. Know that a reputable breeder will be happy to answer your questions and that they don't make a lot of money breeding because the money they do make goes right back to their cats for things like food, cat products, vet bills, and other expenses that come with managing a cattery. How a kitten is raised is everything, so it's important to find a good breeder who cares about the well-being of their cats. You don't want a cheap Maine Coon kitten from a backyard breeder because you could end up with more issues in the future. Remember, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. It's worth it, in my opinion, to pay for a kitten from a reputable breeder, even if it's expensive at first. You might have to save up for a while because that's what we did with Molly, but you'll end up with a healthy and well-socialized kitten. Our kitten Lobo here was expensive, but he was worth every penny, and you can't put a price tag on love. I also want to say that my husband and I support adopting from a shelter as well as buying from a reputable breeder. This video isn't saying you should go buy a purebred kitten instead of adopting. I think that decision on whether to adopt or buy from a breeder is totally up to you and your family and what your lifestyle is. We've been attacked before for buying our cats from breeders, and I don't think that's right. It's nobody's business how you spend your money. I wanted to post this for educational purposes, so please be kind in your comments because I know that this is a sensitive topic for many people. All animals deserve love, no matter where they come from.